do a screen share on that?
I was gonna say you can put it on there while you're over here.
I don't need it to charge. I charged it like.
If
You look
needed
really
a
cute.
stand, just for both purposes, keep it charged in the stand.
Or about to watch me?
Yeah, it's like.
I was gonna show them the video. How do you see? Cause it won't. I can't watch that. It'll be on me. You know.
It's a black screen on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it knows.
No. Know what I'm saying? Why is this bright, dark in here? I ain't have no sound on. But like, so they can see what I'm watching. We watching this tour. It just low key be too much house, to be completely honest. Just like when people get houses that big, then they just start making up stuff to keep in the house, huh? And then the furniture don't even be cute. That's what irritates me. I want to see somebody who has like a nice aesthetic. Like
all the different rooms were done by different designers.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you should probably think about it before you.
No, I still.
On a fucking $24 million.
I don't like it, but it's still interesting. I like the. See, whoever got to do the kitchen, they took the best part.
What a gorgeous picture.
Thanks. Why are you so awful? First of all. You already know the vibes. Hey, somebody joined the live. What's cracking, y'all? We getting started. I'm tired. You gotta play my song. Hmm? You gotta play my song. Yes, you do. Look at these stinky feet on here. I wore the spacers. Incredible. But there's two of them. This is squeaky squeaky. Look at him just throwing himself on people. That did not look like a good thumbnail. Dang it, too hard. I don't want to get copyright striked.
Why did he do this thumbnail? Like,
look how many views it got.
No sleep for 10 years. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not even funny.
Gotta get them with the best
Make
thumbnail.
black folks look so bad.
Look like a whale. It's not funny, man. Like, you really just plastered my face.
You're right, like it ain't. It's called racism.
But it's gonna fill up my pocket, let me tell you that.
Let me tell you. You know where we at? New York.
Yeah, play Fading in the Fog. No.
Because money.
I'm fading. Don't play with fire, listen to the...
Touching my shit.
You can touch it whenever. Where is it?
Yeah, it doesn't recognize your fingers.
Good stuff. It doesn't recognize
What is this?
It don't recognize quality music.
That's how my search bar looked at you.
Great. I can't hear a damn thing. It comes in quiet. Fucked it up. Yep.
This nigga just like sounds.
Me? I do.
Nigga going so fast on the road you couldn't even see him. Just his lights.
Hey, we got a like. Was it from you?
I didn't even do anything to this. Pat yourself on the back. You are popular. Nigga.
Ain't nobody watching, but I got a like. It wasn't you?
No.
Who's watching? Hey, we just...
No.
It's It's Justin.
Oh, what's good? I was like, no, it's not me.
He said, "What's good?" We just took a
Not
hit.
me.
Oh,
I didn't.
shut up. All right, we about to get crafted. I'm gonna finish this water, and then I'm gonna fill it up with some orange juice because that's the best. We're gonna take a short intermission. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get copyright. Let me get out the view or the sound. Let's pause that. Let's get our orange juice. The gas has not settled in yet, but I go to orange juice and candy bar. We went to Aldi's. We got this orange juice. On the second screen, hey! I was so chopped last night. I'm trying to do daily lives at night. I feel like I didn't even make any sense. I was gonna do a Q&A, but you know me. I was telling Justin I was gonna do a Q&A, but he know me. Okay, we in here.
What's your favorite snack?
Okay, let's ask the chat. Would you do? What did I put earlier? See, I said this was an easy one.
Smell your upper lip or your bottom one?
Great. No, but it's a good one though. I will actually put in there. No, what I put on the community page this morning or afternoon. I said, "This is an easy one: tater tots or French fries." And niggas voted. 2 people voted for tater tots. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
I'm like, I don't know, because if the tater tots got the crunchiness.
Yeah, you didn't even eat the tater. Okay, so we went to Twisted Plants. Me and Nana went to Twisted Plants.
Cauliflower?
No, none of that garbage. Like you didn't even give it a chance. So I had okay, I had a gift card that a student gave me, and it was a couple years old, and I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna use this. I don't even know what he said in the background. But I said, you know what? I do want to go and get some food because I don't feel like cooking. Yeah, and I'm gonna get some takeout, but it's gonna be good. I had got these niggas are so black. I have to say that though because the menu, like, if you want to get, it's all vegan. The whole menu is vegan, and
It doesn't even say menu.
it's just made out of leaves. No, it's so black in there. Like I was looking at the menu, and the menu just emanated from there. It was, oh yeah, Justin put French fries. See. Told you, but like,
I didn't even say what my stance was.
what was yours gonna be? No, because 2 people voted for tater tots. I gotta finish my story though. No, it don't. See, but like Nana's meal came with tater tots, and my meal came with fries. I'm like, what is this?
So are tater tots not good?
It was all right, but it was like, the fries were better. They were better. Ate it with some ketchup, but it was so black in there because the fake burger, the vegan burger, is called Friday, and it, onions, pickles, tomatoes on their whatever they make. Then to add another piece of cheese, because I got a cheeseburger, like a vegan cheeseburger. To add another piece of cheese, the price went from $14 to $17. Bro, because it was like, I don't know if they were doubling the protein or whatever the patty was, making me hungry again. Because I just smoked, bro. To add I kid you not, on the menu, I'm like, what is this? I got the Friday, which was just a single slice. But like, as you look and you read through the ingredients, the second tier was called Next Friday, and then that one had 2 pieces of cheese. And then you can get 3 pieces of cheese for it was called the Friday After Next, for $20. So we jumped from $14 to $20 just like that.
Crazy.
I'm like, what is this cheese? I'm like, the cheese was cheese and it was good. Like I enjoyed my first meal there. But this nigga choo him. I enjoyed my first meal there. I think Nana did too. He got sliders. I got him the kids like vegan cheeseburger sliders. But those came with tater tots. I'm like, these are too hard for him. They made them crunchy, which is the only acceptable way. I know, the only acceptable way to make a tater tot. But I'm like...
But sometimes the cafeteria ones did go crazy.
No. Never. That is like the bottomest tier of
shit,
quality.
Come from nothing, that shit kind of high tier.
They make you starve so much in school that you be excited for the meal. That's all I'm saying.
I still tell myself, man, we eating steak now. But niggas was excited over that mystery mock chicken leg.
No.
Why do they call it mock?
That's literally like the meat. Like if you I know you've never
imitation.
You ain't never been to a grocery store. You don't ever look in the meat because you literally pass up the mock chicken legs. I used to eat those when I was little, and then like I saw them at school. I don't know why I thought to myself, I thought this was a black thing. I thought my mama was the only one that made mock chicken legs. I never been over somebody's house and they gave me a mock chicken leg. Dude.
That was prison meat.
Come on, bro.
I said, damn.
With gravy, exactly. Mock chicken leg go crazy. With some mashed potatoes. And then I always had corn with it. And then I saw it at school. I'm like, what y'all know about this? But like, in school, they made you starve so bad that you would be excited for the lunch. Bro trying to say I was excited for the tater tots at school.
I'm telling you.
Man.
Trying to tell you.
I'd rather eat my mom's cooking or I'd rather eat takeout before I eat the cafeteria food. But my mom, you know, basically she just made one meal a day. Mac and cheese. I don't think she ever did that. Like, it was a specialty if I got to eat mac and cheese in a meal as a side. It was always them,
oh my God.
At home, mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables. And then whatever the main course was. But yeah. Nigga over here say he can't breathe. Okay, this is where we left off. This is very hard.
I asked these niggas tater tots or fries, and he said hash browns. So technically, that's a tater tot.
This nigga on crack. Because, like, we did not say that was an option. That was not an option.
Technically, it's a flat tater tot.
Like, I could have just said sweet potatoes. Because, like, what?
Isn't that funny?
No.
A hash brown is just one flattened tater tot.
It's a potato.
What is a tater tot then?
A potato.
I said a hash brown is just a big flattened tater tot.
Yeah, but it's a potato.
Yeah, what the fuck do you say that for? Yeah,
because no tater tots are not a vegetable. It has to be a potato first.
What?
What? You said cap about what? Who's capping?
What? I'm trying to tell you, bro. What?
I would no French fries.
No.
All day. French fries all day. Like if I am forced, I will do
I ain't going.
Tater tots.
I may be on the drugs, but not that heavy.
I'll do tater tots or the sweet potato fries if I am forced to and they don't have scrabbled hash browns. I mean, they gotta be crunchy. And it has to be for breakfast. Like I can't.
I don't think not that good.
I can't eat a hash brown after the afternoon, cause then that's like like tater tot. I don't know. I'm chopped. What am I saying? I don't like tater tots. And I don't understand how niggas can make tater tot casseroles. All that mess. Nasty. Like, that is my last resort for a potato. I will take sweet potato fries over tater tots.
Can we go here?
I don't get, like, people be like, sweet potato fries because they want to try to be healthy.
Oh, I'm going here. Please don't leave me.
Why would you do that to yourself? Why don't you just get regular French fries? Don't you want to? It's a potato. It is a vegetable. I get that. What are you saying? Oh, Napoleon. I can't. Tater tots, nasty. Outside hard,
Oh, there's no way
inside soft.
Okay.
What is that?
Great. I have to run now.
But it's like moist soft. It's not like the inside of a French fry, and it's like the inside fluffy part that once was the white part of the potato is kind of cooked to the edges to make it blends in with the crispiness. I hope I'm making sense. But like what a tater tot, that stays mushy and gross, and it just has a wet texture to it. It's got clumps in it. It's not consistent. Like when you bite into see, now I'm going deep with it. If you bite into a French fry, it's the same consistency. It has to cook, all the way through. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. And why I cannot choose a tater tot. I can't.
You should have tried to snatch that, huh?
Alright, I feel like I already need to... Who is gliding through the alley? Need to rotate my gloves. I've stabbed myself. See, these are the gloves I use. I went on Amazon after I stabbed myself because I stabbed it like straight on. Like, I had to take all my gloves off because I already knew it was going to bleed. But I stopped it. This happened at the store. I'm like, just sitting in there. I'm trying to make a flower. This is what we was working on last night. This has been taking too long. I've never needle felted before. This is taking too long. I'm trying to get these flowers to look right. But I was needle felting, and after I stabbed myself, I went on Amazon to try to find thicker... This nigga keep coughing. Come on, nigga. To get some thicker gloves. And, like, the leather's the best you can do. And I'm like, if you look close... I was showing this yesterday. This ain't a good camera. I don't think I'm going to turn this light on. I had this light on, but I think it was too bright last night. But look how many times I stabbed that. You can just see the texture of it. And this is as thick as you can go. I was like, well, maybe they got gloves. And the only gloves I saw were, like, blade gloves or, like, cutting gloves. And I actually thought of getting cutting gloves so I can get better at cutting things. So, I don't know if that would make sense, wearing cutting gloves while doing this. But, yeah. You join in the chat. What you prefer? I put this in the community. Potatoes, for potato. Tater tot, French fries. Need some orange juice to drink. This needle felt kit only came with these 2 brown gloves. Nothing else for the rest of your fingers. So then, now I use this one, which is, I'm not flipping y'all off, which is totally unrelated, but it's got like that little texture. So like if I'm working with leather, I can like push, or working with like carpet, I do a lot. I can help push the needle through without hurting my fingers. And that one, that's how I got stabbed. I still had a glove on. That's crazy. At the end of the day, it's like a little dot because I stopped it so soon. I felt it. I immediately took my gloves. Because look at this. I showed this last night too. This is not fun to get stabbed with. Needle felting is dangerous. Okay? I had one of these needles break off. I'm trying to just stab, let me explain this. And this is me just getting my feet wet. I ain't never worked with no core wool or none of that yet, or wet needle felting. But you take this wool or synthetic, because I got the Amazon kit thing, and you can make stuff like this, which is cool. You can make literally a 3D object out of that. That's what really intrigued me, and nothing too overly complicated. You're just stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing till you can make your shape. Let me turn this over. But yeah, what's up? What's up with y'all? Feel more cognitive in this one. I'm actually staying on task. I was chopped. We just working on our needle felting, chatting in here, a little Q&A. You already know the deal. I was talking about how I stabbed myself again, though. That was not fun. I just stopped. Like, it happened at the store, and I have, like, it's not a first aid kit, but I always keep, like, I have the doTERRA, like, Neosporin. It's kind of like Neosporin. It's called Correct, and it's made, like, out of essential oils and more, like, organic stuff, and it smells good. It smells better than Neosporin. I only use organic stuff. But that, I always have, like, that, and, like, there's, like, an all-purpose cream for, like, scrapes and stuff. I always have that in his diaper bag. And since he wasn't with me, he was at grandma's house, I just had my purse. I don't keep no first aid stuff in my purse. I was like, fuck. So I just, like, had to hold my finger. Put some pressure on my finger. And then it happened here too. You see where is it? This little, so there's one of these is a scrape. I can't see with this horrible lighting. I think it was this right here. I'm trying to take my gloves off. See, I got stabbed and I was still wearing gloves. I'm trying to take my gloves off. Needle slip. You seen how sharp this is? That's what I mean, bro. This is not fun to get stabbed with. And it's got, like, little ridges. I honestly don't know how far this went.
What are you doing, Rampart?
I thought this nigga was talking to me. Carrie's playing the game right now. And it's so hard. If you ever try needle felting. I'm trying to make a flower. Look at this. It's demented. This is my first attempt. They all look like Patrick Star. They do not have smooth edges. I don't know. Y'all can let me know. This was my very first attempt. This horrible lighting. At my flower. I'm trying to make clips. So I'm trying to make some cute little flowers. See? They are not the same size, though. And I'm starting small. I'm like, or do I need to use more? I have not looked into this yet, but I think you need to get core wool, which is like the base wool if you're making something 3D. But I don't have a whole lot of shape I need to it. Because, like, what needle felting is, if you should just go on Pinterest. Don't sleep on Pinterest. I did for a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not inspired. But they have so many good ideas and things you can grab from to spark your creativity. But needle felting, which is most common for people to know what it is a lot of people make figurines with it. And eventually I'll probably get into doing, like, figurines because I want to do, like, keychains. I think it'd be really cute to do, like, keychain cows or, like, duckies or something like that. Little needle felted ones. This little tackle box, let's call it, this little kit, I got red scissors this time. I usually get blue ones when I get kits. Or not blue scissors. I usually get blue ones. But see, like, these are, I had to pick that up. I felt that fall. These are sharp, and you only use these for like cutting thread. But I guess you could cut felt, like, so it's not fuzzy on the edges. Let me get this clip. Oh, I don't need that right now. It's like when you're towards the end. I can't get this chair, bro. That was such a force. I'm sorry. When you're at the end and you're trying to cut the little wispies, I guess you could use those little scissors. I was like, ooh, I got red ones this time. The little things. I have like 2-3 pairs of these blue scissors. I never buy kits. So like I did buy a kit where I had the assortment of needles and things like that. So it came with these brown gloves, and then eventually I got this tan set. But I got like a needle like this size, and it came with like glue sticks, those scissors.
Oh my God, no.
And I don't know if these are all the same size. This is a jar full of needles. I don't know if they're the same gauge, but I snapped one already, and that was kind of scary because I'm like, it's a flimsy blade. Well, my point was, and it came with this because I want to make keychain needle felt things. These are like little eyes that you can screw in. You can see the screw right there. And then that's how you make the little beady eyes and stuff. And it came with like wristlet. I forget what you call them. Little drawstring things so you can make needle felted keychains. I'm like, I ain't there yet. Because all of my flowers look like this. Wonkety wonked, and it's not spinning around. Look at that. I still can't believe I got stabbed twice already doing this. Trying this out. I haven't added needle felting to the vlogs because I ain't gotten used to it yet. And I don't know. And I'm usually doing it at night or just at a random time, like just trying to make use of my time. So like I'll take my needle kit and try to felt a flower like I did on Sunday. I got stabbed. Or I'll do it at night, and my camera is never in here. It's always on the craft table in the other room, so I don't ever be filming. We need to fill this in or something. Try to make this even. Should turn my body over here. Oh, Stevie. Oh, man. But yeah, I can't believe like I fucking stabbed myself. Wearing gloves. Being safe. Went online and everything to Amazon. I'm like, do they got thicker gloves? You stuck with this. This is all they make for needle felting. They got these little finger leather gloves, but if you look closely, you can see the little pieces where I stabbed so many times. But if there are questions, let me know. My quiet project, I'm trying to focus on this needle felting. And then I had another mini hoop I started as the projects I can work on at night or maybe nap time. But sometimes I do tough during his nap. He don't seem to mind because I got the sound machine on to make a rug. I'm making a really, really big rug. I'm using the entire canvas for one rug. And it's going to have flowers, and it's going to be pink and black and white. It's a two-tone pink rug that I drew. And so I try to do like all original art. I have been thinking about doing a Courage the Cowardly Dog rug though, which I may do. But you never know about copyright and all that mess. It'd be easy just to copy a bunch of rugs, but I like to try to draw my ideas first before I make them into rugs. So all the rugs that I've ever done were my original images. But besides the portrait, which literally Joy drew. So, and then I just copied it. But the Stay Groovy, the fucking Leave, those were all my original designs. Well, and now that I think of it, I did these Nike rugs. But these rugs, I don't know if they've done those color waves yet. I was trying to make ones that would look nice in people's bedrooms. But it did have the swoosh, so I don't know if that's whatever. So you just gotta be careful when you design and stuff. So I do, for the most part, trying to make my own images and stuff. So many rules, so many regulations. I'm not even in the shot doing this. Tomorrow I'm gonna call that lady and see if I can drop off some rugs tomorrow. I'm gonna be dropping off that strawberry rug and the no signal striped rug that I just finished because she asked for them. So that'll be exciting. I did, if you haven't seen the vlog, somebody brought my brown Nike rug and now it's in its forever home. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's sweet. So that's cool. And here I am, gonna be dropping off some rugs. Hopefully tomorrow they'll be there. I already almost stabbed myself. This is the problem. Like, I want better gloves. I was supposed to line these with something. I don't know if I would have a good grip. If I were to stuff my gloves with something, I don't know. Because, like, the needle can still slip through these stitches. How the glove is stitched together. That's crazy. And I felt it, like, push through, but it didn't, like... It pierced the leather, but it didn't get close to, like, my thumb. I'm sleepy. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which means it's a day I can just sleep in. Sleeping in is 6:40 for me. Because most days I'm doing 6 a.m. classes or privates. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday are the days I can sleep in to 6:30 or like 6:40. But Bear, he looking at me. It'll be 5 something. You got class? Oh, it's Wednesday. You know, we chilling. You sure? 'Cause I'm trying to get up, and that's how he is. I'm like, you don't want to lay in the bed? Can we please lay in the bed? Nope. He be saying it like that. Nope. A year ago, Bear made a drawing, and it looks like this one over here. But this is one we did in like December. But I had a memory pop up on my Facebook of a similar one. That one that he did a year ago is in the playroom. Like, I did some rearranging, and I'm filming that in this upcoming vlog I got. But so how I did that craft, I had got those mini canvases. These canvases I've had since Carrie and I were dating. I need to use them up. Because when I got stuff, just some blanks sitting from it, I'm like, I need to figure out some craft to do with this so I can use my materials up. And I don't have just stuff sitting, you know what I mean? So, just thinking. What was my point? Oh yeah, how you do that painting craft. So I had got one of those canvases that size, put a couple of drops. I didn't put many because this is my first time trying out this painting project, and he had just turned a year old. So trying some more motor skill and hands-on stuff. Let's try painting. So, I put some drops on the canvas, and then I put some plastic wrap or whatever it's called, and wrapped it around. And make sure you double it because baby's fingernails,
or if I miss on my shots,
they can pierce the plastic wrap, and then their fingers will get covered in paint. So this is a non-messy activity. So I'm like, all right, let me try this out because I ain't trying to make no mess. So that was fun though. So, you wrap it in plastic, and then he can push it around with his hands, and that's how he can, make stuff like that. So the first one I assisted him more with, but this was more of him. So that was cool. And that he was still just a year old when he made that one. I'm teaching him the Sanskrit alphabet. So look it up. It's really cool using the entire tongue when you talk. And I know I'm chopped right now, but where it comes from, there's and I had learned this a while back in my yoga teacher training. There's an image you should look up, and it shows how Sanskrit is to be spoken, if it's more from the throat or if it's like from your teeth, the dentes. That's the only one I can remember. Or it was one for the back of the throat. The palate was like your tongue, or the bottom underneath your tongue, and then there was like the top of or the roof of your mouth. How to say things. It was like cha and cha, like it's like, different. How you say it, or pa, b, like it was more with from like the lips, and then there was one that was more breathy. How my master teacher described it, because it's coming like from your throat. Pa, 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 pa. I'm like trying to do this right now, but it's really good practice practicing the Sanskrit alphabet. And plus, I like the song. It's like, now I'm chopped. Ka ga. Wait, how does it go? Sa ha sa ha Oh, e e a e I o aha ka cha ka ka na something la 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 la, and then the ending sa ha sa ha It's on YouTube, and so like we'll watch it, and now it's so cool how he just recites stuff. So he'll say that, and he'll just be jumping on the bed, or he'll just start counting, and he'll be jumping on the bed. And he's good at counting up to 10.
Where's this guy's going, man?
When I'm teaching and he hears me count down, he can count down. Only, I think very, very few, only a handful of times I heard him counting down. But he's already doing all that. He knows a lot of sight sounds or sight words, because I got him a reader for his birthday. I don't think I showed that in the vlogs, but it's a little card reader. He got a deck of cards with like cat and dinosaur and rectangle and like, just a bunch of words. Tree. And it's just, yeah.
And now
you have all the cards, you stick them in the reader, and the reader says it to you. So it has the word written out, and then it has a picture of what, the word is. And he's just, for lack of word, I've been like having fun with these, what do you call them, cliche things. He was just rifling through them. That's what I was gonna say. But what are these? What are those overly used cliche sayings? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But I was having fun with using that term, rifling through, because that's such a weird thing. He was going fast with basically what I'm saying. He was just like cat, dog, like just naming them off as he saw them. So I'm like, oh, you got it. Bro, crazy though. He has fun reading. I bet this is how his grandma feel. Because his grandma just gloats about him. Any chance she gets, she'll start talking about Bear. And she's like, I know these people get sick of me. And I feel like that's how I am right now, just talking about Bear. Because he is so smart. He's pretty good at the ABCs, too. Still learning it. Questions, comments, concerns. It's like me really trying to focus, but also trying to think of something else to talk about. Yeah, yeah. Sleepy. Sleepy. I'm slouched up in this chair. Saha. Now this is getting quite large. Like, it makes me, like, just looking at this want to just add another petal, because what the heck? Want enough chocolate. That's a firework or something.
Was outside?
Today, the 27th, June 27th. Letting off fireworks for what? Got to make all the dogs nervous. Fireworks season is like the worst season for dogs, bro. It takes me so long to make a flower. But it's a nice skill to have. Like, I like this. I'm just really, right now, slow to the process. Need some more wool. People be saying less is more. But I actually don't even know what amount I should take, because this still is a huge gap. So I'm trying to fill this in as I go. We're going to be here all day. And this is kind of getting large. Trying to figure out what to do. Figure out what to do. Yeah, this is just making it large. Making it awkward. That kind of looks like it might do something. I'm trying to rearrange it. Rearrange this felt, hold it in place so I can just stab at it. Get it. Put my gloves on now. Make my flower look nicer. And also watch your fingers. If you ain't catching nothing else from this video, watch your fingers when you needle felt. So just stab myself. Q&A time though. There are questions. Okay, what else? Okay, let's talk about, you guys can drop questions if you got questions, but I'm going to be doing nightly lives, going live every night. I said, why haven't I done this? I really don't know why. But, oh yeah, because I'm usually watching something on YouTube. That's my wind down time. I'm like, I'm chilling right now though. And I'm usually like crafting and listening to something on YouTube in the background. But I need to have a live conversation though. Because like the crap I be watching, and then I can get, I guess, laid back into my craft ideas coming up. The crap I be watching on YouTube be crazy. You be shaking. If you ain't heard about the Doc What He Does and then all that drama, that is crazy. This lady, she got like 6 biological kids and 6 adopted kids, something like that. And they're like, that's too many kids for the household and all this. She be using the kids for content. That's crazy. And wasting so much money at the grocery store, throwing out so much like good food and stuff. So that's the side of YouTube that I be on in my free time. Because that's crazy to listen to. There's this one commentator channel, whatever. His name is Josh. And I call him Mr. Potato Head because he looked like Mr. Potato Head. His channel is the Dad Challenge podcast, something like that. And he does commentary on Alicia and the doctor he does, and then all them crazy people. But like, I'm on like the page, the channels that are commentary channels talking about family vloggers and how like they just exploit their kids for money. It's crazy. Like, having a baby on YouTube, as soon as they're born, they are a part of the content. So I'm listening to like that crazy mess go down. Ooh, and the mess with OK Baby, if you ain't heard about them. Yeah, that's crazy. OK Baby. I kind of seen her in passing their channel. There were some teens that got pregnant or whatever. And now they got 4 kids. Then after a while, like last year, she like, you know what? I'm finna bounce. I found this other nigga I want to mess with. Basically what happened. I'm like thinking to myself, you already got 4 kids. What you mean you just gonna leave? So like she left, her name Kira, she left Oscar. And then they had to give up their 6+ bedroom house. She already had a place. And then bro was basically homeless for a month. And they had 4 kids together. And so I guess she had supervision of the kids. It's crazy, man, knowing about all this mess about other people. He went on basically vacation and visit family in like New Mexico or something like that. Because he's Hispanic. So most of his family lived down there, and I think in California. And she never wanted to move to California to make life easier. They're in Utah now. But yeah, so bro basically went on vacation to visit family while he waited for his apartment to be available. So now he has like a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment. So when the days or weeks when he has the kids, he got to fit them all in a 2-3 bedroom apartment. There are 4 kids. That's 5 people in the house. That's a mess to do that. And it wasn't just anybody she got with. So her friend, they just had gotten recently engaged or recently married, that's the guy she chose to go be with. And now, fast forward, she brought a house with this nigga. And Oscar, he's still in that apartment. They gave up a 6 bedroom house because of her. How selfish can you be? Just listening about that. And like, it's real. Because niggas don't be, like, they try to hide it. But like, people who watch them enough, like, I don't watch them like that. I listen to the commentary channels that talk about them. But people who watch them enough can tell, like, oh, she looks off. Crazy. And then like the departure video of or the end of the OK Baby joint channel until they made their own separate channels. She crying because she was worried about her reputation and worried about not getting money. And they had over 1 million. She gave up a channel that had over 1 million. And like this how the snake move that was. Because she When she said, I'm finna deuce it, I'm finna bounce out this house, man, I found somebody I'm trying to be with. They had like a threesome in Vegas. That was the crazy. I I don't know how I forgot to mention that, but yeah. How do we know about this? I'm all the way in Wisconsin, okay? Why do I know this?
1:35. Probably like one more.
Um, I forgot what I was saying. Just crazy. But yeah, she had gotten with, who is it? Yo, yo, yo.
About to be slumped.
I am slumped. I don't even know
Be
how my
almost
eyes are
grind.
open.
Oh shit. Trying to get these.
Oh, yeah, but when she bounced after they did their final video, this was my thought I had. Um, her channel already had 800,000 subs. Because simultaneously, when they had their OK Baby channel, and then she had her channel where she would do just Kira Renee videos and not, I guess, be like family related on the joint channel. She had her own thing so people could get to like her and know her even though she a snake. That's crazy. Um, she already had a following, so she knew what she was doing as soon as she left. She already had almost 1 million followers on this account. But now she's losing them because niggas are like, so why did you do all of that? Why are you lying? Why won't you ever show your boyfriend? Why do you call him boyfriend and not call him? We know who it is. Like, this is what people are commenting. Why won't you ever show him in the videos? He doesn't want to be on Instagram and YouTube and all of that. But he was married or engaged to somebody and they were both on there, which was crazy. They were already on social media. Now he's trying to hide or something. I don't know. But yeah, and then Oscar, what was he at? I think he had to build his channel up from the ground. He did some major strides. I can't even think. I say 50,000 at least when I found his channel. Now he's at 130, but he hasn't been posting because, like, when she up and left, they both were relying on YouTube to make money. So he ain't built up his own personal page because he already had 1 million on the joint page, right? And what other skills does he have? I guess he didn't have those skills, and so I feel bad for Oscar. And so I'm like, I'm Team Oscar. Because he went to do real estate school, so that's why he hasn't been posting. And she's just been out here going on vacations and doing her thing. It's crazy. But anyway, the crafts, I guess. Let's get back to that. That's the side of YouTube I'm on, by the way. But the crafts I got going on. If I can get the hang of these flowers, we be golden. Living like we're golden. Any hippie sabotage fans up in this chat? It's getting some density to it, no doubt. This is feeling pretty thick. We're gonna be live every night. Chatting and such. Chatting about our days. If these flowers can speed up, I have like very, very loose planner schedule thing I made. But I try to roughly plan out the projects I'd like to complete within that month. And I got these flower clips and they've been on here too long. I say 2 months at least. And I've only made this purple one and this orange one. And these hoops. But I got 2 hoops completed. I'm not sure if I like the cow one as much, but I got that. I filled a hoop with roses and French knots, and then it was multicolored and looked really pretty. Those are available on the website, Ashlee. Or I'm sorry, Confidential Goods. My bad. I'm about to say Ashlee Tug. Now that's not even a website. That's just my name. Very child. All right, let's add some more wool. So I'd like to finish some more mini hoops This is when I got started too, with the little hearts. Just this ugly yellow light. Finish up some mini hoops. If I can get some of these clips done, that would be great. I have the biggest rug I'm working on. It's the entire frame. If I finish that up, I don't know if I'll finish that this week, honestly. I'm tired. Oh, it's almost 10. Hoops, these flowers, and some rugs. I'm trying to keep rugs in my shop. Now the issue is I got rugs in this new store, but I feel like rugs is what catches people's eyes. I still consider myself a new store at the Midwest Market because I just opened in April. So it's only been 2 months. And the store is now coming together. We got like a changing room, so I need to do an update video about that. We were able to finally afford a changing room. We're going to get more clothes in that I'm trying to make. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of making like 4 pairs of bleached jeans, but they're not bleaching, so that'd be the hang up. I'd be so excited when I can just let go of all the new products that get released, because like everything I do is literally by hand. And so like my issue has been like with rugs, the rugs take me at least 2 weeks to do, at least to fill a canvas. But I'm like, I wonder if this one will go faster, because this is day 3. Sunday evening I drew the it's trying to fucking stab me, bro. Sunday I drew the design and I stretched my canvas, and then Monday I did the border and like a few flowers, and today Tuesday I did the last of the flowers, and I started to shave or trim a little bit and shape it today. So that's why, and that's just like not even 50% of color laid down. I need to adjust this though again, so because I'm like turning myself to the side. So that's why it takes me 2 weeks. And I'm about to drop these rugs off that I had in the store last week, but she like, can I have these too? I'm like, it's a good thing, but I feel like I just want to have my store overflowing with products, but I also want to be letting go of products. You know what I mean? I don't want to have an empty store, but it's good like when people want stuff, you know? I don't want my art just to be sitting, but it takes me a while to make the stuff and to make it good. So it's a, what the hell? I had my fingers on the gloves on the wrong hand when I re-put these on after grabbing the felt. So it's a good and bad thing, I feel. Rug ideas. I'm still waiting to do my purses though. I'm going to be making some purses. Rug purses. Rug pillows. Lots of ideas. I have a running list of so many ideas. Every time I get an idea, I write it down. I have a running list on Google. So, and that's what I feel keeps the art fresh for me to keep producing art. It's being able to jump from different mediums. Today I did needle felting, which I'm doing right now, and I did tufting. But if I stuck to one medium, I think I'd get frustrated or I'd get blocks more often. I'm trying to figure out what's the next thing I can make doing the same medium over. And I can take a break when I bounce around from different mediums, and I can come back with like a refreshed idea. Or take a break if I'm frustrated and I don't want to work on a project right now. I've seen it too much. I need to put it away for a second and focus on something different. That's what I be having these conversations in my head because I'm like, I wish I had more people that watch my live because I really feel like some of the stuff I be saying makes sense or somebody can relate to it. I always feel like there's one person out here that can relate to it. But like, I feel like more often, like, you want to master the skills and you want to be good um, at what you do and do it proficiently. And so people, like, artists kind of paint themselves in a box where they only do one thing every time. And then it's just like, okay, we've seen that before. What else can you do? You got, I feel like there's always somebody like that secretly just kind of hating. So I'm like, all right, I got something for your ass, and I got something different for your ass. So it's always gonna be a surprise. Cause I feel like I don't think there's anybody in this live, but like there'd be secret haters, and like why people don't want to share my stuff. Oh, you left? Cause I be like tagging people that I know would really appreciate this, or I know they have a circle of people like this specific style is so that like they would really appreciate this, or at least share it. And it's just like it'd be falling on deaf ears. So I don't know what my point was, but I feel like there's always gonna be a hater. You doing that one thing over and over again, but I'm like, I can show you how I'm versatile and I can work with different mediums. I don't want to stick to one medium. I do like being able to bounce and try something new. So I guess that was my point I was saying. But like for example, because I over explain stuff. There's like this one girl and she makes beautiful ceramic tic-tac-toe boards. I'm sure you'll find them or know, you may know who I'm talking about. Um, but all they can do, they've only showed us that they can make one game. You can make different designs, but it's always going to be a tic-tac-toe board. Like, why don't you branch into jacks or, you know, the nostalgic games would be kind of cool, but people kind of just stick with the same thing over and over. Like, I seen her do like a Lucky Charms tic-tac-toe board, and then I seen her do like a French toast ceramic tic-tac-toe board. Or people just be posting the same thing over and over again. This is all I know how to make. Keep learning and keep just trying new different things. Luckily, crafting is fairly cheap. It depends on what you're doing. Tufting is the most expensive craft, and so that's why it was a skill I learned and why I charge more than I do for certain crafts. Certain crafts kind of all fall into their respective bracket. I don't even know what to say. Like they kind of fall in their unique price range, I suppose. And it also varies on how much time I spent on it. So I was hoping these flowers wouldn't take so long, but these flowers have been taking me a while to do. Trying to get this shape back. I'm gonna have to, maybe I could flip it over. I wonder now. Cause this white circle is way too high up. Now the flower just keeps growing. But, like, I had to say this to y'all too. The best compliment I got was when somebody came to my booth and they said it's so cohesive in here. Yes, I make different things, but it's always going to be cohesive and it's going to be my style transferred into different mediums. Like, Kyria explained it, because sometimes it's hard for me to put it in my own words. I have more of a cartoon style. And I feel like that transfers not only in my drawings, obviously, but then when I do rugs or what else is not necessarily drawing? Needle felting. or embroidery. Haven't done really anything cartoony with that, but like that's just kind of, I guess, broad of how to explain my style. What I was gonna say, this lady has said, you know, there's somebody down there that copied your font in your shirts. And I'm like, at this point, I have so much faith in my art and what I do with my art because I care so much about it, and I want to put, I have chocolate all over my fingers, a lot of thought and a lot of effort into it. So I just know it's going to be the best. And I expect for people to want to copy it. There's a lady a couple stores down, and she's trying to make t-shirts now. They were just doing tumblers. But it just kind of looks, I don't know how to say, it looks tacky when you start blatantly copying what people are doing. And then why this lady brought it up, she's like, she copied a shirt with your font. I add certain brush strokes, though, when I write out, like, my confidential or, like, my different fonts. So she had that. She had a shirt that had the same font style as mine, and she tried to make it wavy. And then she's like, and she copied my wine glasses. This lady's talking to me. You going to sleep?
Yes.
Good night. Well, I can wrap this up. Well, yeah, that's, like, all I was saying. She took me into her shop. She's like, look, I've been selling these wine glasses. And she got the same exact ones. And she's trying to do this vinyl over it. I'm like, dang. Because she was just doing tumblers. And now she's trying to copy everybody around her. And I'm like, I get looks. I already knew that because I'm like, I know my shit popping. And, like, that is me being confident with the work that I do. Because there's no other work like it. There's only one me. You know? So, like, I feel like that's how every artist should be. Or, like, whatever you're excited or talented about. So I expect people to look. And I do get looks as certain people walk by. I'm not trying to start any drama, though. I just notice it. So, well, there's that. I am getting sleepy. My eyes about to close.
Yeah, you should come with me.
Shut up, nigga. Well, I'm gonna end this live. We're gonna do nightly lives. I'm trying to do them around 8:30 if I can get Bear down in time. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm in the middle of making another weekly vlog, and I think I'm gonna stick with doing voiceovers. If you guys didn't watch the video that I posted a few days ago, that was like 10 days. Hi. I'm signing out right now. That was like 10 days of content that I condensed into that last video. And if you guys have any music suggestions, I've just been kind of playing around with folk music. I like folk music in the back of my craft videos. But if you guys have suggestions, leave them down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.